Hey guys, I think a very important concept to think about is how are you progressing in training and how are you progressing relative to your ideal, to what you could become? I think we have a tendency to have this little myopic view where we only think about today. And if I achieved my guard pass today or I submitted my teammate, I won. But did you win? That really depends on how challenged were you. There's this idea in Taoism of the yin and yang symbol with the white paisley on the one side and the black paisley on the other. And Tao means the way or the path is the line that runs between them, where you have one foot in order, one foot in chaos, and you're optimally challenged. You're in that proximal zone of development at all times. And that's what you want your training to be, because that's when you grow the most. So if you're doing things you're great at today that are working today, that's awesome. But if you're not being challenged, you're probably not serving yourself in the context of your greater overarching pursuit of jiu-jitsu mastery. Our job is to always challenge ourselves and stay in that proximal zone of development. And I think we do that by handicapping ourselves in just the right ways. If your partner has a great De La Riva guard, then when you're training with them, you don't try to avoid that. You put yourself in it and you spend time in it until you understand it and you cultivate the skills to beat it. And you do this constantly. And you can do this even when you're a black belt. If you're training with a white belt on their first day of live training, pick something you're awful at and try to use that with that partner. This is endless. And to the degree that we can constantly stay in that Taoist symbol of yin and yang, right in the middle, and find that path where we're always challenged, we're always going to grow. Because if you try to win today, that's great, but you might actually be impeding your ability to win tomorrow. We have to risk failure. And no one does this better than Gary Tonin. He's been a great friend and a great training partner for a long time. And I've seen that dude tap in live training more than anyone, and yet he goes and wins world championships. And now he has this blossoming MMA career because he embraces failure. He allows himself to fail. He's never been concerned about winning today in the room. He's concerned about winning over the lifetime. And that's our job. Our job is to show up each day, challenge ourselves where we're thinking long term. Is what I'm doing today going to allow me to be successful tomorrow and 10 years from now? And if it is, it's a good sign that you're on the right path. So risk failure, do things that are difficult. Don't worry about winning today. Think about what can I do today that's going to improve my ultimate jiu-jitsu experience 30 years from now.